Christmas is less than 2 weeks away, and many are getting ready to gather together with family to celebrate the season.
But oftentimes those interactions lead to issues, even fights, putting a damper on all that holiday cheer. Fox 28 News reporter Jason Hackett has that story in tonight's Connects Against Crime report. Jason.
You know, Tiffany and Scott, earlier this week, police were called out to a South Carolina home to break up a family fight over Christmas tree decorations. It may sound like a joke, but it's not, and it shows just how chippy things can get this time of year.
During the holidays, residents say it's less about Santa or the trees or the presents and more about the ties that bind family.
One of the main reasons to have a holiday, to get together and celebrate and spend time together.
But the holiday season can quickly turn into a season of discontent, with issues between family members flaring up.
There's not enough money to buy presents that you really want to buy. Family members coming over that maybe you don't particularly get along with.
The Cedar Rapids Police Department says the numbers tell the story. During Christmas and Thanksgiving, calls for reports of domestic violence jump. Last year, CRPD received 52 calls during Christmas week, in some cases doubling their normal intake. And that only includes the incidents that are actually recorded.
If they're not living together in the same household, then a report may not be made. They may say no.
Sometimes the fights are serious enough to lead to injuries, even death.
Arguing, fighting, and can make already explosive situations worse.
But where does the arguing stem from? Lori Hagg with Horizon says just being around family can set things off.
They spend a lot of time together, which is something maybe they're not used to doing.
Introducing alcohol to that mix can make things even worse and intensify lingering family disagreements. But Hagg says the #1 reason for holiday arguments is money, as increased pressure meets unrealistic expectations.
They want to provide their children things they can't really afford, so that adds pressure when they're already having difficulty just paying the monthly bills.
So as nice as the gifts and presents are, you may also want to invest in some perspective.
You have to bury that, or otherwise you're not a family. You're just a bunch of people arguing with each other.
Disagreements and discord and jealousy and rage, they just have no part in the Christmas holiday.
Hagg says one way to avoid issues, put less emphasis on the material and more on family. If you do need help or are a victim of domestic violence, there is help. You can find more info on our website, fox28iowa.com. In the studio, Jason Hackett, Fox 28 News.